Hello, friends. Uncle E here back with the fourth cure. Fourth cure for a lean purse or a struggling bank account or your wallet on E. Now, we're going through the book, The Richest Man in Babylon, and it's a section in here called The 7 Cures for a Lean Purse. So, this book was a book that changed my financial life, helped me to go from being in debt to being out of debt. I am 100% debt free, just so you know. So I'm sharing a part of this book, hopefully to inspire you to get the book, read the whole book, and to gather or get some principles from the book that can help change your financial life. Now, just kind of recap where we're coming from. Arcad, who was the richest man in Babylon, was summoned by the king to come speak to 100 choice men to explain to them how he was able to become so wealthy. He was the richest man of that empire. So he sat down with them and went through basically a 7-day course on how he acquired his wealth. So the first day he talked to them about making your gold multiply. The principle was to live off 90% of your income, save 10%, and then over time that 10% would continue to grow and it would fatten your wallet or fatten your purse. The second cure, he said, was to control your expenses or control your expenditures. So the principle there was that if it doesn't fit within your 90%, after you take care of your needs, if the wants don't fit in that 90%, then you must acquit. He talked about being on a budget and sticking to that budget. And then cure number 3 was to make your goal multiply. So then we transitioned from, okay, now we have money. Now we need to learn how to make it multiply. And the principle there was to become a lender and not a borrower. So now we would lend our money out or we would invest. And then that investment will bring back a return. And so now our money is working for us. And so now we move into cure number 4. And I'm going to go through this whole cure because it's just so powerful. So cure number 4, let us begin. The fourth cure, guard your treasures from loss. Excuse me, I'm sorry. Misfortune loves a shining mark. Gold in a man's purse must be guarded with firmness, else it be lost. So it is wise that we must first secure small amounts and learn to protect them before the gods entrust us with larger. So spoke Arcad upon the 4th day of class. Every owner of gold is tempted by opportunities whereby it would seem that he could make large sums of its investment in most plausible projects. Often friends and relatives are eagerly entering such investment and urge him to follow. The first sound principle of investment is security for your principal. It is wise to be intrigued by is it wise to be intrigued by larger earnings when your principal may be lost? I say not. The penalty of risk is probable loss. Study carefully before parting with your treasure, each assurance that it may be safely reclaimed. Be not misled by your own romantic desires to make wealth rapidly. So here he's saying, be careful. Here he's saying, don't be in such a rush to make wealth. Wealth grows over time. So, we all know about get rich quick schemes and all of that stuff. He's saying that wealth is built over time. And when I think about a guy like Warren Buffett, he's built his wealth over 50, 60 years. That's why he's the second richest man in the world or in America. At any rate, before you loan it to any man, assure yourself of his ability to repay and his reputation for doing so. So here we're talking about, same like with a bank. They look at a credit score and they see, before they give out a loan and they, do it in an interest rate, they're looking to see how reputable the reputation of the person and what they've done in the past. That's why, some people with higher credit scores, they've shown the ability to pay back and pay back quick and pay back on time. That's why they get better rates. So you assure yourself the ability of him to repay and his reputation for doing so, that you may as not unwillingly be making him a present of thy hard-earned treasure. In other words, he's saying, hey, if you aren't careful with this, you basically could just be giving your money away. Now, before you entrust it as an investment in any field, acquaint yourself with the dangers which may beset it. My own first investment was a tragedy to me at the time. The guarded savings over a year I did entrust to a brickmaker named Asmir, who was traveling over the far seas and interior, agreed to buy for me the rare jewels of the Phoenicians. These we would sell upon his return and divide the profits. Well, the Phoenicians were scoundrels and sold him bits of glass, and my treasure was lost. Today, my training would show me at once the folly of entrusting a brickmaker to buy jewels. And that's a very key point there, guys. Like if you are investing or you are lending your money out or you're trying to make your gold multiply, you need to be careful of who you are entrusted and for what purpose. He's saying, hey, he gave his money to a brick maker to go buy jewels. Well, wouldn't it make sense for him to give his money to a jeweler to buy jewels? Like that would be his expertise. Now, if this brickmaker was going to get bricks to build a house, well, then that would be his expertise. So the brickmaker didn't know that he was being fooled by the Phoenicians. And so you need to be careful about who you give your money to and for what purpose, if this person is an expertise in their field. Therefore, do I advise thee from the wisdom of my experiences. Be not too confident of your own wisdom in entrusting your treasure to the possible pitfalls of investments. Better by far to consult the wisdom of those experienced in handling money for profit. Such advice is freely given for the asking and may readily possess a value equal in gold to the sum you consider invested. In truth, such is its actual value if it save you from loss. This then is the fourth cure for a lean purse, and of great importance if it prevent your purse from being empty once it has become well filled. Guard your treasure from loss by investing only where the principal is safe, where it may be reclaimed if desirable, and where you will not fail to collect a fair rental. Consult with wise men. Consult with wise men. There's safety in wise counsel, right? Secure the advice of those experienced in the profitable handling of gold. Let their wisdom protect your treasure from unsafe investments. I want to kind of read this over again. The fourth cure for a lean purse. The fourth cure for a lean purse. Guard your treasure from loss by investing only where the principal is safe, where it may be reclaimed if desirable, and where you will not fail to collect a fair rental. Consult with wise men. Secure the advice of those experienced in the profitable handling of gold. Let their wisdom protect your treasure from unsafe investments. Richest Man in Babylon. So what we're covering here, guys, is basically you want to protect your wealth. You want to protect yourself from loss. You want to have, obviously, more potential for gain than for loss, but don't entrust your wealth to people that are unskilled in a particular area. You know, if you are looking for diamonds, you need to go to a jeweler, right? If you are looking for a house, you probably need to consult someone in real estate. A lot of people can claim that they're experienced or that they're wise or that they're experts. You know, anybody can be an expert in anything, but, check out their references. In the same way that a bank would check you out before they gave you your money or they gave you a loan, is the same way you need to be checking out these interests that you have and these people that you are interested in giving your money to before you give it out. Be wise. There is safety in wise counsel. Consult with wise men. Advice is freely given. The problem is not the advice. The problem is we don't ask for the advice. And the Bible tells us to ask and you shall receive. It also tells us there is safety in wise counsel. So this is Uncle E saying thank you so much for tuning in. The fourth cure for a lean purse. I hope that this was very helpful. It definitely helped me. It saved me a lot of money, time, energy, and effort. And it's protected me from some losses that I may have taken if I had not read the book and I did not have that wisdom to check out things before I ever give my money over. Fourth cure for a lean purse. Like, comment, share, and in the comments write hashtag Babylon if you're feeling this video. I appreciate all your feedback, all your love. And until we speak again, guys, protect your wealth from loss.